Hi students, let's look at this question here, which was taken from the year 2020 IGCSE Specimen Paper 1 question 10. Let's see how we can do this question here proficiently. So for the first part, you're given an AP, which has a first term of 5 and a common difference of -3. Usually what I will suggest for AP, typically in Singapore, what we do is we express AP in T. So T1, which is our A, which is also, so T1 is the first term 5 and common difference, which is actually -3. Alright, so find the number of terms such that the n terms, the sum of the first n term, so this is sum of the first n term, meaning you add from the first term, second term, third term to the nth term, is less than -200. So we're going to find Sn to be less than -200. Okay, great. So this is what we need to find. I think that's pretty okay, this part here. This part here, what we're going to get is actually just using the formula for AP summation. You will have n over 2a plus n minus 1d, right? Less than -200. So in this case here, n is actually what we need to find. A is actually 5, the first term. So this would just be 2 times 5 plus n minus 1 -3 and less than -200. So once this is done, these two I could just multiply to the other side because I don't really like it, this side being it's very annoying when there's a fraction here. So I'm just going to multiply to the other side. This will be -400. Now take bear in mind, because this is positive, so you don't need to swap the sign. You just bear that in mind. So this case here, we'll get 13 minus 3n n, right, less than -400. So once this is done, we get 13n minus 3n square less than -400. And this case here, what we get is actually just 3n square minus 13n minus 400. Now, then bring out your Casio calculator and solve for the root here. And we'll just hope that it's, it actually doesn't matter whether this is a perfect root or not. So this is like a nice integer value. So we're just going to get this part. Enter. Oh, there you go. It'll be 19. So 13.9. And so on. So this will be on the diagram here. This is a quadratic factor. What we get is actually just, what is this? 13.915 is 13.915. I hope that the next one will be negative. So -9.58. -9.58. Okay, great. So this is not correct. So in other words, what we need is this area here. So hence, n is bigger than 13.915. And so it has to be the 14th term. Okay, that's how 14th term, the number of terms, find the number of terms such that, there you go. The first time less than -200. So it has to be for the 14th term. The first time when it becomes less than -200.